Hello, Aquarius and Aquarius cross-watchers. Welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. Today I will be doing a general romantic love reading for the collective of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Jupiter. Anywhere if you have Aquarius as a placement in your birth chart, this reading could be for you. General readings are not personal readings. They did not go out with one person and that person's specific situation in mind. While you are here, please enjoy yourself. Use your own intuition and discernment to collect the pieces of this reading that you feel are yours, and then lovingly release the rest to a different Aquarius that may need that message more. Whenever this reading does resonate, if it's a sentence, a segment, or the entire thing, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and tell me how this is your story. Feel free to share this video with anyone you feel may need it. And please become a subscriber to this channel. Everything you guys are doing to interact with the channel is definitely helping me to grow. I want to say thank you for being here, and let's dive into your reading. Okay, we're going to get some theme cards here. Hopefully you guys have had a really nice couple of days. It's so funny because where I live is Denver, Colorado, and all of my readings are timeless, okay? But when I'm filming this, it is summer, and oh my goodness, we have just had seriously the hottest weekend. I swear to God, it was like over 100+ degrees every day. And here's the sad news. We have a pool in our community. Someone on Mother's Day thought it was going to be a really great idea to break out all of the pool lights. So unfortunately, I and no one in this community have been able to go enjoy our swimming pool because they have to fix and repair. And what's really sad about that is, you know, it's the heat of summer. And so many kids want to be out and play and stuff in the summertime. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see as soon as they get it fixed how busy the pool actually is. There's a reason I'm telling you that story for some reason. So if you're at a pool when you're listening to this, there's something here for you. If your pool is broken at home or somewhere that you regularly go, there's a reason. You know, there's never a coincidence. There are none. All right. Your theme for today is starting off with something you need to take a risk on. Going out, taking a leap of faith, really like stepping out of your comfort zone, something like that. We have the energy of number 8, fertility. There is a lot of potential here for something to really grow, like an initiation energy. Something is going to grow, something is going to build to something bigger and more. Okay. Ooh, we have the energy of a celebration. There's reason here to have a great day. It's a reason to have a celebration, probably about something you're taking a chance on. Maybe it's that your partner really wants to have a child and you've kind of been on the fence, something like that. For someone here that could be into play. But this is taking a chance. This is opening the door to something new that you've not experienced before, and it will grow, and it's going to be a cause for celebration. We also have the energy of number 36, sunbathing, which says, the dance of stillness is calling for you to live in its embrace. What's so funny, remember I was telling you about my pool. My favorite thing in the whole world, seriously, to do is to go lay out at my pool, enjoy the water if it gets hot, go back, lay in the sun, get some vitamin D, feel good. I don't know about you. I do wear a lot of sunscreen, especially in Denver. They don't call us the Mile High City for nothing. We really are very close to the sun. So sunscreen is a really important thing here. But honestly, I love that. And I think it's so funny that this card came out. So this is about enjoying the sun and its warmth and the happiness that the sun can bring you. The bottom of our main deck, we find the energy of the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Wands, the Devil card of Capricorn, and the Ace of Pentacles. So I think what I see here is like trying to balance head with heart about a decision that is probably related to all of this. A lot of communication, back and forth, negotiating. How are we doing this? What does that look like? What's going to happen here? The limitations that are here. Okay, so you see that this mermaid is in they're in a cage. So devil energy is things that are holding you back, things that are not allowing this situation to free flow. This is, I think, taking that risk. This is breaking out of that restriction, breaking that cage off of you, and opening the door to a brand new beginning that is going to be fertile, and it is going to grow, and it will give you a lot of happiness here, that cause to celebrate. I'm really drawn to how bright that pentacle is there, and then back to our sun orb. So this is about happiness. This is about opening the door to something brand new, but it's real. And it will provide a lot of happiness, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion, an opportunity to really flex into a new reality. So I think this is about sort of what is this thing back here that you're being asked to take a risk on. You'll know, for all of you, it will be slightly different. It might be moving somewhere different. It might be taking a new job. It might be actually moving a relationship from just dating into a higher level of commitment. So whatever your dynamic is, understand that there's hundreds of you into this reading, so it won't resonate for everybody. But I think what's really beautiful here is there's energy about a brand new beginning. All right, so Aquarius, your energy towards this relationship at this time is in the Page of Cups. So this looks like a lot of loving communication. This could also enact an apology, not always, but it could. It also, I feel like, is this communication and a little tiny offer, a loving offer, something that means a lot to you, something that has many emotions attached to it, something that feels like it's necessary for discussion, it's up for debate, it's up for talking. It is about something emotional, heart, your feelings, the way something is making you feel. You are being clarified by the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. The King of Swords. Remember, we have Queen of Swords down there. You've got King of Swords now. The Two of Cups. And there's that Ace of Pentacles again. Congratulations, Aquarius. I think this looks like you are about to embark on something that's a very big commitment. This is traditional commitment. So this is either spirituality, marriage, family, anything that tradition would tell you is very necessary. This is a really big deal. That's your only major arcana in your energy here. What I love about this, remember I told you and showed you, we've got Queen of Swords, here's your King of Swords. So I feel like this is you really balancing the logistics of how this is going to happen with what does my heart really feel? So balancing head with heart, but like from a logical, practical standpoint to an emotional standpoint. And this is a lot about power couple. So King and Queen of Swords, sure, they could be cutting, they could be calculating, they could be fighting, they could be exes. I don't see that here too. I think King and Queen of Swords get a lot of a bad rap. It's a lot about breakups, fighting, being sharp, being cold. Actually, what I feel King and Queen of Swords are, they're very highly intelligent, and they come to the table with practical solutions and a well thought out dynamic on this. How is this going to happen? What are we going to do? What does this really look like? Because you do love your person very much. This is about a partnership, that you're in love with this person, you feel highly committed to this person. And I think this is about you really dearly wanting this new beginning. So it could be about wanting to have a baby. It could also be about a higher level of commitment. And it really looks like you're the one honestly and openly discussing your feelings about this, looking at it from a logistical, practical level, and also how does that going to make this impact and what is it going to feel like? I like this for you. I think this looks like you are staying grounded, you're staying focused, you are in love with your person. And that new beginning means something to you here. It's a big deal. And again, it's real. It's a reality standpoint, somewhere where you do really want to be. There's so much chemistry between you and your person, and it's magnetic. It means like, I feel like your energy, what I'm hearing, and I'm hearing it really loud in my head, is it's the biggest thing you've asked for in this relationship, and it's the one that's going to have the highest impact. So whatever that means to you, if it's a moving it to a new place, cohabitating together if you never have, getting engaged if you've only been dating, if you've been engaged for a long time, finally setting that wedding date, making it real. Whatever this is, it's the only thing or the biggest thing you've ever asked for in this relationship, and you're very determined to explain to your person from a loving perspective why this means so much to you. Number 22, military person. That's probably why you've never asked for something so big before. You seem to be very structured. A lot of responsibility, a lot of discipline in who you are as a person. So that could mean things like you are very focused on getting to the gym every day or 5 days of the week. It could mean that your diet is super important to you and you pay a lot of attention to what you put in your body. It could mean that you are someone that you take your responsibilities in this life really seriously. So if this is a big ask, like getting married, moving to a new place, having a baby, you are someone where you will fully be able and capable and brilliant enough to navigate and handle this thing you're asking for. Number 8, the beehive. Number 8, the hot air balloon. And number 1, the fortress. So 8s could be pretty important here because this fertility card is an 8 also. 8 could be your birth date. You could be born on February 8th. You could, your person could be born in the month of August. They could be a Leo. Don't have to be. There's just energy here of an 8 that could also be your life path number or something of that nature. So I think with this beehive energy, you have been very hard at work, very conscientious about this ask. With that hot air balloon, that's you sort of balancing what do you do? How do you ask? How do you approach this? But also I feel like this is the energy of ascension, and that hard work and that diligence you've put into this situation, you're, really ready to ascend and to elevate this situation. In the fortress energy, this is you being very prepared for what it is you're asking. You are determined. There's 2 cards here about determination and discipline and rules and being consistent, being aware of the way that this is going to make your person feel. So this isn't something you just decided yesterday and you're like, yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and get this and it's going to happen. No. I see you really putting a lot of heart, effort, and energy into this thing you're asking for. And it did not come without you deeply thinking it from head versus heart. Okay. So let's see your person's energy towards this situation. Their energy is in the 2 of Cups. This person could not love you more if they tried. You are the person they're in love with. They do want to make your dreams come true. They navigate this with you. You two could have come from 2 very different walks of life. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but he's in a boat of the land. She's in the water of a mermaid. So that could have some kind of significance to you and your person. You might come from 2 really different backgrounds. Not for everybody, but for some. Being clarified by the Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning that's really inspired. Something that they feel so good about. And especially if it's attached to this reality thing you're looking for here. But it's something they're deeply excited and passionate about. The Star, this is your energy, Aquarian energy. It's a big wish for them. This whole thing you're asking for, they want it too. It's a really big wish. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love when cards fall down. Ooh, yay. Here's the Fool card of Aries. This is taking that risk. This is that leap of faith. This is the going into the unknown and trying the thing that you're asking for and really applying, really wanting to be present for that. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, this is a lot of major arcana. This is Sagittarius energy. This is super beautiful. This is luck. This is destiny. This is fate. This is the divine pushing this solidly forward towards this thing you're asking for. And here's another one. Oh my God, the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This person has not, they didn't just wake up one day also and be like, I know what my Aquarius is asking for, and yes, I'm ready for it. They've done a lot of soul searching on this thing too. Really deeply introspective energy with that Hermit, knowing that it's destiny and it is time and they're here for it and they're excited about that. Finances and career are probably the one thing that has somewhat held this thing you're asking for back. So if it's how to have a wedding, what are we going to do about how to pay for this? How are we going to find the money for that? If it's about moving, both of you moving for a job, one of you having a career opportunity that is really big and you can't pass it up, there's energy about that. Like if that's what you're asking, you're getting a job opportunity of your life and you're asking this person, will you move with me? There's energy here about how that's going to impact or affect. If this is about you guys having a baby and wanting this to grow, wanting to have life, another life in your lives. Yes, how are we going to pay for this? Will you stop working, or am I going to stop working to take care of? How are we going to provide? What are we going to do? This is a lot of discussion and a lot of introspection and deeply looking at the entire thing. This person wants this too, the exact same as you do, okay? Number 26, great fortune. This is fulfillment. This is the dreams you both have had since the beginning of your relationship finally coming true. This is both of you wanting the same thing, both of you being on the same page, both of you seeing this for the truth, knowing what's meant, knowing what you both dearly, dearly want, okay? We have number 5, the Dear John, and number 6, the Train. So sometimes this card really talks about breakups. I actually think what I see here, though, is this is more about answering the call to what this big thing is. It's really looking at it from the cold, hard truth perspective. Like, what is reality versus what is fantasy? What are dreams? What are hopes? This is truly like deeply setting boundaries about what that really means, and then honestly speaking their truth, especially if there are any fears, which I don't see except for this. This is a big one. Finances and career really are something that a lot of couples have to navigate, especially if there is a big change. Moving, having a baby, getting married, having a wedding, buying a new house, buying a home, buying a different home, buying a vacation home, taking a vacation. Like, finances are sometimes the biggest thing that prevent people from moving forward into a place of where you both really do want to be. So this is setting the boundaries. This is speaking the full truth about what is going to happen and then how to get on the train tracks and move forward. Going on a new endeavor together, a really new one, something you two have not navigated together ever in the past, and that is meaning there's no resistance to this anymore. It's after they speak their truth, really set their boundaries and expectations, then it's about moving forward with no restrictions. It's going to move forward beautifully, okay? So what is this person's intentions with you in this relationship? We have the energy of the sun. There's our sunbathing. This is Leo energy. This is happiness, full, true happiness in a perspective of the thing both of you have always wanted, the thing that means the most to you. This person, your person, intends to make things really happen. They intend to make your dreams come true. They intend to be here for the dreams you have. They intend to feel the happiness together with you, the things that you both really dearly want. They intend for this relationship to be fully happy and satisfying for both of you. That's also the yes card to what you're asking, okay? They intend to say yes, even though there's fears, or even though there's a few things we got to hammer out. That's okay. We are being clarified by the Knight of Wands. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. And here she is, the Queen of Swords. Again, So this is both of you spending a lot of time really thinking about this. How is it going to impact us? I can see here there's a little bit of a push-pull. This is the fastest knight in the tarot deck. This is the slowest. So this is sort of trying to balance, how fast do we make this happen? This is inspiration. This is reality. So this is dreams, hopes, wishes. This is what is real, what can happen. How is it going to happen? The logistics of how it happens. What do we do? How do we make this come true? So there's a little bit here about how and how to move forward and trying to balance the scales. So I think this person's going to really look deeply at how do we make this happen? But this is where this person would like to live with you. In the fullest, happiest category. 10 of Cups Sun combination is happily ever after. It's the full deal. Physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, happiness, satisfaction in every way, shape, and form. It's dreams coming true. It's wishes coming true. This is loving discernment on the entire situation. Your person really is here to show up for you and to say yes to the biggest dream, the biggest thing you've ever asked for. They do want to say yes. They do want to be here with you about this. There's so many romantic feelings this person has for you. There's so much love that exists between the two of you. This is such a beautiful reading, Aquarius. This is like both of you deeply being connected in the heart head space from a very balanced, real perspective. This is power couple energy. That King and Queen of Swords that keeps showing up here is beautiful discernment between the how and the yes. The practical way and the yes. The what are we going to do to make this come true? And yes, we want it. It's important. Number 13, the Rich Lord. These are those ambitions and that favorable luck that's going to happen here for this to come true. And number 25, the High Honors card tells me there's so much here about the reward of this happening and the beauty of it coming in and the award of saying yes. And what does that truly look like for you, Aquarius? That's beautiful energy. This person intends to really say yes to these things that you're asking and doing it because of the way they feel for you and the way that they know you have not just come to them randomly always asking for something. This is a big deal for you, a really big one. We have another 8 with the fish hook. We have a 2 with the telephone, and we have a 3 with the roundabout. So I feel like the energy one here is a lot about really looking at what a great catch this relationship truly is and how to navigate it, get the hook into it, and get this whole thing to start moving forward into a beautiful abundance category. There's also something here about multiplication, which that always means to me 1 + 1 = 2, 1 × 1 = 2, right? So I think there's that beautiful energy too of how do we then bring in the 1 × 2 makes a 3. Okay. Take what resonates there. We also have speaking about this, deeply communicating about this, getting on the same page, really talking, deeply speaking about this whole thing. And then also number 3 in this roundabout, getting moving forward in the new direction that you both want to get on, getting out of the cycle of just talking about it and really moving forward towards this thing you're asking for. So how does this person honestly feel about you? We have the Moon. This is Cancer and Pisces energy. This is them knowing in a really deep intuitive way that this thing you're asking for is going to be so emotionally satisfying. It's going to feel like a dream come true for both of you. This is this person believing and knowing that this is the thing that's meant for them too. There's a few things they may not tell you. Like if they're secretly afraid of some things, I think they're going to hold that back and just go with the flow here. I don't feel like this is resistance. I feel like that is truly like The last pieces in their mind about how to move this forward, how to get this to move forward, they're going to really look at that. That's a deep dive into the highest recesses of our emotional state. We are being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. This is equal give and take. This being a very balanced decision between two people. They feel like what you're asking for is deeply fair. That's great. Here's the Tower, Scorpio energy, knowing that everything you guys have been existing in right now is about to change big time. Whether it's moving, whether it's getting married, whether it's having a baby, whether it's buying a house, everything that you guys have been living is going to change, but in a really beautiful way that is balanced. Four of Pentacles. They feel like this is a good investment. They feel like that you guys have been saving and planning and preparing for this thing that you're asking for. And the Ace of Swords. This is the truth. This is making a decision to speak the truth and to know the truth and to believe in this relationship and to truly deeply be here from an honest perspective, because that's what they do want this. They do, okay? Forgiving and learning are on board here. So if this has taken a little longer than what both of you originally thought, they may want to say, I'm really sorry that it took me so long to get here. I'm sorry that I, didn't jump at the chance immediately, or maybe it's taken me a second, but they are really ready to take this risk. They're ready for it to grow. They're ready to celebrate with you, and they're ready to enjoy in the sun, the happiness, the beauty of the two of you. Number 34, the occupation card is here. So I saw it back down here too. Remember how I was saying, if this is about you getting the opportunity of the job of your lifetime, okay, and you guys have to move in order to take that job, there's something here for this person, a little bit about the way they feel about leaving their job behind. Or if it's about you guys having a baby and needing to make sure that there's stability in the financial category, this person really is focused a bit on their career, how to be able to provide, how to be able to contribute in an equal and fair way. So there is something here they want to talk to you about their job. And that's okay, because I feel like that's how any negotiation is going to have to be. If there's two people here navigating a new reality, but both of you have like a singular life. You don't go to their job, they don't go to yours, unless you do work together. But either way, you both have a job to do. You both have a role to play. So it would be a natural conversation about, how are we going to do this? And that's back here in that cold, hard truth too. That setting up the boundaries, especially if you guys do have to move for this job you want to take, if that's your version of this story, your person may have to stay behind and work out like a job contract for a while, or travel for a little bit back to the place you guys have been living. Take what resonates, but their employment and the way they make money is part of the conversation they are going to have with you about what you're asking for. Here's number 9, the fishing pole. So we have the fish hook, now the fishing pole. So fish could be important. You guys might live by water, or your person's hobby might be fishing, or this person could be a professional fisher. There are people that are professional fishermen. Okay, take what resonates. This is truly extending themselves. This is knowing in a reflection category in that Hermit that what you're asking for is going to make self-improvement for both of you. It's going to really help both of you to grow as people. Number 1, the Knight. This is them moving forward in a beautiful, confident way, being the champion you're asking them for, being brave, really being brave to take this risk and to grow this with you. And we have number 3, the Jack and Diane broken heart card. I don't think this is about them being brokenhearted. I think there's here energy, just the tiniest bit about like interference, possibly a little bit of sadness or mourning or distress about like how to navigate this. I can see everything else here. This person really wants to make this dream come true for you, and they want to be here with you. there's energy possibly about this. This may impact this person from how they make money, how they do their life. What do they need to do here for this to open up? So understand, because I can see that you do as well, because of the times I've seen these King and Queen of Swords, and your energy is knowing that there is balancing of head and heart on this, and knowing that this is going to be, sure, a really big change, and both of you are going to have to make some changes. That's okay. It's here for a good reason, okay? So let's move to any messages this person would like to say to you about this situation. Please and thank you. What does Aquarius's person want to say to them about this exact situation? There it is. Okay. I just couldn't express how I was feeling. The feeling in my heart creates fear in my brain. Remember what we talked about, balancing head with heart. So this could be some of this forgiving and learning. This could be some of that truth, some of that interference, some of that fear, okay? I can feel your touch. I want you so much. Beautiful, okay? So the physical connection between the two of you is really good. When I am with you, I am home again. I will always love you. You are this person's home. You are the thing that is what gives them hope, what gives them encouragement, what helps them to navigate and find their way. You are the thing. You are home to this person. That's why they want to do this with you. That's why this is so important for them too. So I am really excited about your reading. I want to say thank you guys so much for being here and spending a part of your gorgeous day with me. It's always my honor to read for you. If this sounds familiar and is your story, please hit the like button. Drop me a comment below and talk to me how this is your story. And please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I love you, and I will see you next time. Good luck on this, because this looks really, really cool. Talk to you later. Bye, Aquarius.